See if you can make it. It's your show from now on.
Now, what do you do?
Right through the middle.
Right through the middle. You can't go through that middle.
Let me see if I set them up right. Just one little thing.
Well, that makes it easy.
Now you can.
Now that makes it easy.
Right to the end. Right in the middle.
Gets out of that. How do you hit it?
From New York, here is I've Got a Secret, starring Steve Allen.
Thanks very much. Good evening. Welcome to the old pool hall, and also welcome to I've Got a Secret. Now, for my first amazing demonstration, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try a massé shot with reverse English and a little Swedish, and I'm going to put the 8-ball into the side pocket. Are you ready?
Which side?
Here we go, 8-ball in the side pocket. Now that you've seen what I can do with the 8-ball, let's meet the oddballs in our panel. First of all, Betsy Palmer, then Bill Cullen, then Bess Meyerson, and Henry Morgan. Well, that's our panel, and now may we have our first contestant, please. Would you tell us your name and where you're from, please?
My name is Billy Staton. I'm from Alexandria, Virginia.
And what's your game, fella?
Well, I'm in the drive-in restaurant business.
No, what I mean is we seem to have a pool table here. Do you shoot a little pool?
Well, only as a hobby in my home, I do.
I see. Well, you don't hold it like that, but I actually am not too good myself. Would you like to play a little game? You can go first. All right?
Well, yeah,
fair enough.
I'll play.
Well, then, before we do that, why don't you whisper your secret to me and we'll tell them what's up. Oh, well, sir. Panel, the clue to Mr. Staton's secret is something that's going to happen, and we'll start the game with Bess Meyerson.
Mr. Staton, you're obviously going to practice pool for us, right?
Yes.
And is what you are going to do will it be quite remarkable and unusual?
I think so.
Would you say that it was in the championship level?
Well, yes, I would.
Uh-huh. Now, could Henry do this if he were up there with one of those poles?
Oh, I don't think so.
What do you call it?
I don't call it.
No? What? Sticks?
Sticks. He had a very long time, perhaps.
It would. All right, you're going to put that stick onto the table and you're going to hit one ball and something amazing is going to happen. They're all going to disappear.
That's right.
$20 down. That's pretty close. Henry, you want to formalize the understanding here?
Well, Mr. Staton said that was right, and I don't want to argue with him. Mr. Staton, is that... Mr. Staton, do you spell your name S-A-T-A-N?
No, they forgot to leave the T out, though.
Staton.
Staton, S-T-A-T-O-N.
Oh, well, no wonder. Well, Mr. Staton, you're going to do something remarkable which has already been established. And it's up to me to kill a little time here.
Not necessarily, Henry. If you want to assume that the word disappear meant they were going to disappear down the holes, we can call that it, because we do have something to do with our time. Substantially, Bess did get it. He's going to hit the ball, and all the other 15 balls are going to disappear in one wrap. How do you like that? Now, while he's setting it up, I'll just explain that all of the 15 balls, as I say, are going to go with one shot. I want to underline that. And the shot is obviously quite a tricky one. And I must explain on Mr. Staton's behalf that to do this shot the right way and to get it done the first time, you have to have an absolutely level floor. Well, we don't have one, to get right to the point. This is a very old theater, and therefore we are just doing the best we can. It's not entirely level. He therefore might not make it the first time. So for our own protection, what we did this afternoon was to pre-tape him doing this exact shot. There's nothing tricky about the camera work. You'll actually see him do it either now or by the tape. Now, would you explain, Mr. Staton, where the balls are going to go and how for us, please?
I will strike the cue ball from here. I will be standing here. I'll strike the cue ball. This ball will go over and make contact with the 11 ball, the closest ball to me. It will propel the 7 into the side. The 4 will glance off the 11 and go into the side.
Could you point as you talk there, because we can't see the numbers at home? Yeah.
11 ball will go into the 9 ball and follow in behind it. Now the 8 ball here, the black ball, will come into the 10, glancing off of it and going into the side pocket.
All right.
The red one will follow it in with the impact into this ball will make it go in. This 10 ball, glancing off of this ball, will go into this pocket here. Now the cue ball will propel through right straight on through here, making contact with these 2 balls. This cluster of balls here, this ball here, and this corner, the blue one, in this corner, the 12 ball into this side, this ball over here, the 5 ball will come in this direction, hitting the 1 and falling in with there. This ball, the 6 ball, the green one, will go into the 15 ball and follow in.
Everything figures in my mind as an amateur at this game except one thing. Now, this is the ball that you're going to hit and it's going to do the job. Now, when it comes forward, how the heck is it going to make these 2 balls go back that way?
When I am hitting these 2 balls here, you notice I am making this ball here go in this direction. Therefore, right,
yeah,
going in this direction, therefore it pushes this ball back in this direction.
I see. So these 2 balls push those back.
These push those back. They push those forward first and then push those back.
Okay. Well, it was a fascinating thing even to be able to figure this shot out, all aside from doing it. And now we're all set to go, Mr. Staton. As I say, he will either make it now or we'll show you the tape. And again, we apologize for the fact that our floor is kind of cockeyed here. Well, he got 14 balls with one shot, which is no small achievement either. But now we're going to show you, as I said, just in case it came to that, we're going to show you the tape that he did a little while ago before we came on the air. And then after that, we're going to show you the same tape in stop motion. So if we're ready to show him actually making the shot, here he is. Same stroke, and there they all go. How do you like that? Now, you know that CBS stop action process that they're using in all the football games? Well, wait till you see what it looks like on this. We're going to stop the action every little chunk of time or two. And here is the same shot once again. It's even more amazing when you see the balls stopping every few, well, I can't say seconds because, isn't that amazing? Follow them right into the pockets. Wow. And there they go. It's really something.
Get in balls.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Staton, you're a real champ. It's always a pleasure to meet one, and I want to thank you for being here tonight. You are, by the way, the Virginia State champion, is that right?
Yeah.
And he was one of the runner-ups in the 63 and 64 National Billiard Championships. Is that correct?
That's right.
I'd also like to thank the American Machine and Foundry Company for providing us with this very handsome home billiard table in this pretty color. You don't have to buy green ones anymore, they tell me. So thanks to you for joining us. We hope to see you soon.
Thank you very much.
We'll be back with you again in just a moment, even a minute, but first get a load of this.
Now let's all play What's My Line?
Now to meet our first challenger. Will you enter and sign in, please? Mr. X. How do you do, Mr. X? Mr. X, where are you from?
New Jersey.
New Jersey?
Yes.
It's nice to have you with us. I think the panel doesn't need to be told that you're going to be Mr. X for a very good reason, but I would like to present the panel, if I may. Now, would you join me here, Mr. X? Do you know how we keep score on What's My Line?
Yes.
In that event, I think it would be a nice time to let the audience in the theater and the audience at home know exactly what your line is. All right, panel, we can tell you that Mr. X is salaried and deals in a service. And we'll begin the general questioning with Arlene Francis.
Mr. X, is it a service that those of us on the panel might use?
Yes.
Are you Mr. X because your name has been in the papers a great deal?
I presume so.
Would one come to you for the service?
Yes.
Does it have anything to do with the entertainment world?
Could be.
Would you be more active behind the scenes rather than as a performer?
No.
1 down and 9 to go. Liberace.
Is your service something that you would consider entertaining to the public?
Could be.
Is it, do you represent yourself as an individual in this work, this service you perform? Are you, may I say, are you the only one who does this particular service?
Yes.
Well, now let me clarify that. I would say that in any individual case, this would be true, but it does not rule out the possibility that others could supply this same service at another place or another time. Would you agree with that?
That's right.
And you've received a lot of publicity for it, so it must be